My name is Joseph Furr. I run at Concordia University in Seward, Nebraska. I walked onto the track team to compete about 2 years ago, but was ineligible to run, so I was practicing with the team for a year. In my practicing, I was able to condition and work on sprinting, but noticed that I had chronic shin pain, chronic foot pain. No matter what we did, I could not get that pain to go away. But I continued to practice, and was practicing okay. So one of the times when I came home from break, I visited Dr. Cluff, and he prescribed orthotics. We had custom orthotics made, and I was able to take those with me to school. It decreased the foot pain significantly, and the shin pain dwindled a little bit, but not completely. But I was able to practice a little bit harder, a little bit better, and a little bit longer. So my times that were dropping in practice times, but I still wasn't reaping the full benefits of my potential. So on another visit from school to home, I visited Dr. Cluff again, and he installed a Cluffy wedge on my orthotics to wear in my running flats. Taking that to school with me, I was able to run faster and stronger and longer than before. I was able to run ahead of the other runners in practice. My practice times dropped significantly. My sprinting times for competing didn't drop all that much, so the next time I came back, we installed a Cluffy wedge in my sprinting spikes, because in competition we wear spikes and not running flats. With the Cluffy wedge installed in my sprinting spikes, my times for running dropped significantly. I was running the 60-meter dash and the 200-meter dash in indoor originally, but my coaches noticed that I was able to run a little bit more races than they had anticipated. So I changed from the 60 and the 200 to the 200 and the 400 and the 4x400 meter dash in indoor. Every once in a while they would put me in the 60-meter dash just to give me a little bit more experience. In indoor season, I won my first race in the 400-meter dash. My original times in the 400-meter dash for outdoor season were in the 51 range for the seconds, 51 seconds for my range for the 400-meter dash. But after having the Cluffy wedge installed, my stride length increased. And in this happening, I was able to have more power in my stride, and my time dropped to a 49.9 in my first race. In the 200-meter dash, I was originally running 22s to 21.9, and after the Cluffy wedge was installed, I was able to run 21.4s, 21.3s, and I look forward to running into the 22nd range. In the 100-meter dash, my original times were an 11.6, 11.5, and up to 11.9s on really bad days. After the Cluffy wedge was installed, I was able to run an 11.02 in prelims and was the first man in 6 years to make it from prelims to finals for my school. I did very well in finals, but did not win, but look forward to winning a few more races as time progresses. As I was here visiting again, Dr. Cluff decided that we'd do a scanogram to see what was wrong with my legs. We noticed that my left leg was a 1/4 inch shorter than my right, and therefore installed a lift that's a 1/4 inch in my left shoe. This actually took all the leg pain away from my left leg, and I was able to, instead of just running 10 to 15 minutes, able to run 20, 30, and almost 40 minutes long. This is increasing my conditioning and will hopefully increase my 400 capabilities and decrease my times. For outdoor season, I look forward to running 400-meter dash, 200-meter dash, 100-meter dash, 4x100-meter dash, and also the 4x400-meter dash. The coaches had me running all of these races at the end of last season, and I will hopefully be running these races at the beginning, middle, and end of the season. They had me originally as anchor, the last man in the 4x4, but have decided that I am more beneficial for the team as the leadoff, the very first person to take off out of the blocks and start off the 4x400 meter dash.